What's going on, guys? Shay5969 here. Sitting here with Gabe Paul, aka Dead Grandma's House.
What's up, yo? Great show. Stephen King, George A. Romero.
Today, we're sitting here. We wanted to talk some smack, say what's up, talk about a bunch of kinds of stuff. And I thought maybe we could start off by talking about some of our top fives. So I got some quick top fives.
Chris Rock, top 5. Have you seen it?
No, is it a movie?
It's a movie where people talk about their top 5s.
That sounds like exactly a great movie.
It's directed by Chris Rock. I don't remember it getting great reviews, and I didn't finish it. So I don't think it lived up to the premise.
Okay, well, right on.
But shout out to Chris Rock because he's great, and I'm sure it's good. It deserves a rewatch, maybe.
Okay.
It's got Cedric the Entertainer. I was with people.
One of the original Kings of Comedy.
I was with a couple people. I think they were both girls, and there was a couple like gross gag out scenes, and they turned it off. So it wasn't me turning it off. I was down.
Oh, okay.
But it was a little more like sexually inclined top 5s, I think. You know what I mean? We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, this ain't the channel.
Get your Bibles out. Get your parents in the room.
Also not the channel for that.
Family friendly. Look at that cross. See that cross there? This boy skates for the Lord.
That's right.
Just kidding. That's Zero.
Jamie Thomas.
Jamie, what is that?
That's autographed by Jamie Thomas.
That's cool, dude.
Birthday gift from my wife.
Jamie, if you're watching, we're more than welcome to have you on the show. We're big fans.
Yeah,
we love your work. We've got it.
Huge fans.
We love
I'm a big fan.
We love
Zero
it.
or die
We're
forever.
pro skaters.
No. Why no?
Toy Story. I mean, Toy Machine.
All right. Well.
Toy Machine 2. Hey, Toy Machine 5's coming out. Disney just announced it. I mean, Toy Story 5. JK. All right, I'm sorry.
Bro, now we're going to have, like, Disney lawyers coming after us.
No. I think we're good. We're good. We didn't sing any of the songs.
Okay.
Really quick, do you mind if I run and grab a pen and then you get us started? I'll listen and I'll come back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
But, yeah, so we were going to just talk about some top 5s. We're going to talk about some of our personal inspirations, maybe some stuff like that. Personal inspirations for film, music, some physical movies versus streams, and yeah, that's all I really had for now. But anyway.
So what do you want to start with? And you go first. Also, leave your top 5 for whatever we're talking about in the comments.
Yeah, good call for sure. So I think maybe we should go with like throw a curveball at you. Top 5 comic books or top 5 comic characters.
Top 5 comic characters or comic books?
Yeah, either one, I guess.
It's a great one. Also includes graphic novels, obviously.
Yeah, because also I want to say you're always bringing over really good comics and stuff like that you were reading and showing me, and I started reading Berserk,
I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, right.
You love Berserk.
I don't know if that qualifies as a comic. I guess it does because it's a manga, which is like a Japanese comic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
no, that counts 100%.
That's like my 1 through 5 for sure, because I'm just obsessed. But when I was a kid, I loved getting the random Superman and Batman stuff, that like you would just.
You ever read The Dark Knight by Frank Miller?
No, not the graphic novel.
I think it's The Dark Knight Returns. I'm not sure. The Dark Knight Returns. That's a good one though. But you liked Batman and Superman growing up. Comics?
Yeah, not. I stopped.
What did they look like? Did they look like the cartoon?
No, it was like the 90s ones.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the Dark Knight Frank Miller I brought up was from the 80s.
And then I remember seeing Spawn and learning it was a comic, dude. And I wanted it
I'm
so
not
bad.
A big fan now. I bought the first volume. I've been meaning to reread it. But as a kid, I would just buy random issues of Spawn.
Dude, yeah,
and just
right.
Look at them. Yeah, I didn't even know I don't know what it's about.
Dude, no, yeah,
I saw
I can
the movie,
relate
and
to
that's
that for sure.
confusing,
That's
too.
like how I felt as
But
well.
yeah, Spawn was a big influence. Just it looked so cool.
Yeah, and I love that like dark, like fantasy art so much, which ties back to Berserk too, ironically.
Yeah, and they're both horror comics.
Yeah.
So the chains Spawn, he like shoots out chains.
Yep, totally.
Very cool. I remember the Spawn video game for PS2. So I was looking at it now. So Todd McFarlane, who made Spawn, is famous for his Spider-Man. That's how he got it.
Real big. Yeah, okay.
And he's doing the webs that shoot out of Spider-Man. If you look at the 90s Spider-Man,
and
they're really complicated and overdrawn. Okay. And he made the webs like a thing. He also invented Venom. He didn't want to, when he first took over Spider-Man, he didn't want to draw Spider-Man in the black outfit. So he made it like bleed out so that he could draw red and blue Spider-Man.
Okay.
Because he's like, that's what I grew up on. I want to draw red and blue Spider-Man. But he would make those webs super inky and complicated, and he would sketch on them, almost like hatch drawing, like R. Crumb. And then he goes on to do Spawn with the chains. So I love all the chains. It's like Spider-Man's webs.
Yeah.
It gives him a thing to just like whip out into the foreground of the camera, you know?
Totally.
And it's like, yeah. And it made me realize recently, Ghost Rider, who's one of my favorite characters.
Oh, with the chains?
Johnny Blaze, the chains off of Ghost Rider. Like, and it also makes me think of Hellraiser, Clive Barker.
Yeah.
Because Pinhead, they can just shoot chains out of her. And it's like, it's a good superhero character trait to have, like, some stuff that can whip out. You know, if you're like Poison Ivy, you can just have vines be shooting out or something. Dude, like, you can control.
When I was a kid, do you remember?
Sorry about all the handwork. I was thinking of the webs.
Remember the G.I. Joe re-release action figures? I remember and then it came with a comic, right? And then I got super into the G.I. Joe comic series for a minute.
The dude, if you're in our area, like West End, Keith from Time Master Toys, they have a lot of G.I. Joe stuff. I bet they got what you're talking about. With the little comic in there, I can picture it.
Yeah, I gave it all to my cousins and stuff growing up, but man, like I loved that stuff growing up, man.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe's was awesome. And then they let me into the comic series, which was also real cool.
I always wanted to get into G.I. Joe, like the Cobra Kai, but my mom would buy me like the Barbie doll G.I. Joes, where you dress them.
Oh, like the...
And I'm like, I want the comic... Cobra and...
the ones that come in the packaging with like that looks like it's out of the comic.
Yup, and so since we're kind of on comic character toys, well, let's just do a real quick rundown. Top 5, don't talk about it because whoever's listening is probably mad at us. Top 5 comic book / characters. You already said Berserk.
Yeah.
So and I would put Gus up there. So you got 1 and 1.
Berserk, Spawn.
Spawn and Spawn. Berserk and Guts. Is his name Guts?
Guts? Guts.
Yeah.
Guts from Berserk, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely like that 90s Superman when he had like the mullet, long hair growing up, if you remember that.
Kinda.
I was like really into that character.
Can I borrow your knife?
That iteration of Superman, of course.
This isn't a knife review video, but what are we whipping out here, Shay?
This is the Concept BTF folder. I won in a giveaway from my friend Titanium Justin.
And I think you did a review on this earlier, right?
I did, actually, yeah.
This is
which
very
you can
cool
go
knife.
check out if you want. But,
I'm going to pretend like I had it on me, so we're going to edit that out, and we're going to pick up the edit here. Let me get out my little knife here. Titanium Justin. Nice. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to make fun of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Spawn, as in the comic series Spawn character. Berserk, the character's Guts. What's another one?
When I was a 90s kid, the G.I. Joe
Superman,
comic for sure.
All right, G.I. Joe comic. Who's your favorite guy?
That one was underrated. I always liked Snake Eyes. Who did it?
The ninja guy?
Yeah, that was the ninja dude.
He was the best.
He was real cool. And then I always liked the dude. He was like a snow commando dude who had the cigar.
Uh-huh.
That guy was awesome. I like that guy a lot. I don't remember his name, but...
Did you ever watch the show?
Yeah, the cartoon.
Okay.
Growing up, that was cool. But yeah.
2 more.
Let's think. And then I actually would read this with my dad all the time because my dad worked for the newspaper growing up. Garfield. We were really into Garfield.
I'm glad you took it there because I wasn't thinking those characters.
Yeah,
Garfield's
well, I was thinking comics.
Jim
That's
Davis.
more like classic comic strips.
Yeah. Jim Davis.
Garfield was like super fucking ingrained growing up in us. We would always read the strips my dad would bring home.
From the newspaper?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you said your dad worked at the newspaper?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So Jim Davis, the guy who made Garfield, said he wished he would have just made Garfield really like pizza.
Be careful, that thing's like scalpel sharp.
Thank you. Because pizza's way easier to draw than lasagna.
That's funny.
Because what the F is lasagna? It's like a square. To make it look
multi-layered.
You're like, how do I display this quick and easy? Pizza's so much easier. So he says his biggest regret with Garfield was picking his favorite food being lasagna.
Yeah,
but I think it's great.
You remember Dilbert from the strips?
Yup, Scott Adams.
And I think Dilbert because of how we can all relate to that so much now. Don't drop that knife.
Now, why do you say that? Thank you.
Just like because we all got to go work.
I might need it so.
Some type of job, you know.
Yeah. But I don't work an office job. But I know
true.
What I mean. It's kind of.
But I think it was like pretty stereotypical.
Workplace humor.
Yeah,
okay, so since you took it there, I'm gonna say Calvin and Hobbes, dude.
Oh, dude, I wish I was.
That's one of my favorites.
Totally.
I love Ghost Rider. That's why I brought him up. But I haven't like read a lot. But he's just such a good character, and I still draw skeletons. I just loved Ghost Rider growing up. I thought he was so cool. Spawn, I would say, growing up. Punisher was a big one of mine.
Oh,
love
dude,
the Punisher.
Totally.
But like best graphic novels, dude. Watchmen, Alan Moore with Rorschach. I can never say his name. Rorschach. He's awesome, and like
totally.
It's looking good. We'll show you at the end. Yeah, I love him. I love Johnny the Homicidal Maniac by the guy who made Invader Zim. It's like weird. It's like existential, but I've been rereading it.
Is it like pre-Invader Zim, Invader Zim?
Yeah, but it looks like that stuff. I can't. He's got a. I can picture his name, but I can't really say it. I'm not gonna go there. It's probably easier than I'm thinking now. But like those are great. I love. I kind of like Dennis the Menace, but I like Calvin more. But I like the old Dennis the Menace hair. I like those kind of things. Oh, I love Shel Silverstein, but those aren't comics or comic characters. Who's another canon character I love? Honestly, dude, I love the Fantastic Four.
I gotta get on.
I love the Fantastic Four. I saw every movie version in the theater. The Thing. I loved the Hulk when I was little. These are just great. I mean, I'm not saying anything great here. But
I was gonna say you brought over some good old Archie books.
Yeah, those were great.
Great comic.
Yeah, Vampironica, where she's a vampire, the Archie horror universe, so much fun to read. I wish there were more. Like, it's like Riverdale, and then like Jughead's a werewolf, and Veronica's a vampire, but she's on the cheerleading squad, but she's a vampire, but she's kind of like a good vampire, and there's evil vampires, so it's almost like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Very cool. I've always been into Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. I've never watched the show. Please don't hate me. I just love the movie, and so like, yeah, the Archieverse. Yeah, we could just ramble on and on with top 5 characters, but I was always drawn to Spawn, the Punisher, Ghost Rider, Marv from Sin City. Marv.
Oh, I was gonna bring that up too.
I loved the Sin City books. I loved Nancy, the dancer.
Sin
Marv,
City is a great graphic novel.
Yeah, Frank Miller,
dark.
Dude. Frank Miller again.
Man. And he did a Batman run that's famous, right?
Yep, that's the Dark Knight Returns we were talking about. Yeah, so good. So next top 5. Hopefully that's top 5. Leave your top 5.
Yeah,
comic book, graphic novels, or comic book characters, whatever you got.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go maybe top 5 albums on your playlist right now.
As in like
not like overall, but just like yeah.
You go first.
Okay, I got one that I've been jamming like insanely. It's been All's Well That Ends Well by Chiodos, the 20th anniversary remastered edition.
You showed me them.
Dude, that album, I was listening to a podcast about these guys that were talking about perfect albums, and that made the list of one of the albums they were talking about, and I was
what kind of music?
It's like pop,
Midwest
punk, emo type stuff. I guess you could say, right?
Uh-huh.
But great guitar in there. Really good use of like electric organ.
Ooh, I love organs.
Yeah, and they have
I've been wanting
a couple
to to Deep Purple
tracks on the album that specifically that album that they have like interlude tracks in between songs, which is like who's doing that? Who was doing that at that time? You know,
What year?
in 05. Like
2005.
what like pop punk emo Midwest band was doing like interludes between songs.
Our buddy Will DuPont loves that album and that band. He said he saw him on Warped Tour 2005.
Okay.
He said the whole crowd was like quiet and singing along, and I'm like, they were raging, but like during these interludes you're talking about, everyone would like quiet down. It was just like everyone was. I'm like, that's pretty cool, dude. That's something you want to do when you're an artist, is get people that into your thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're moving them with the music, like. So yeah, I've never really jammed it, but I'm down to check it out again. I have a couple tracks I added because of you. What's your other four?
1993's Nirvana Unplugged.
That's the live one?
Yeah, yep. I absolutely love that album. Every second of it. Every track. Really good.
Okay.
Right now, I've also been jamming an album. It is Stevie Ray Vaughan and Albert King Play the Blues. That's like the name of the album, but it's a live album. Yeah, okay. With the two of them.
Who's the other guy Stevie's with?
Stevie Ray Vaughan and Albert King. And he plays a Flying V.
Okay.
Yeah, really great blues guitar player as well. Story Monday is Albert King. But yeah, that album, the two of them, is just friggin' a master class in blues guitar. Yeah, Stevie Ray, obviously.
You love the blues guitar.
I'm a huge blues head, and that is a great album. I think I put these on over. I have it on vinyl, and I think it's a master class in albums. Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath's so good.
I love it. I'm obsessed.
Did you hear Roger Waters talking crap about Black Sabbath today?
No, I didn't.
Roger Waters didn't like Ozzy or Black Sabbath. He thought they were overrated.
I could see people not liking Ozzy because of the way he carried himself and presented himself, and like that would make sense, I guess. But like also at the same time, like you cannot deny Sabbath's influence to modern day music.
I love Sabbath. How can you not like?
I mean,
I get it, but dude, everybody's in their car quietly jamming Ozzy once in their life. Come on, it's on the radio.
Totally.
I didn't want to get into Ozzy. It just happened because the songs were good. There's a reason he's so good. Anyway, I sidetracked us there. So next one. You got the Stevie Ray Vaughan one.
Misfits Attitude.
Who's the lead singer on that one?
Danzig. There's only one lead singer of the Misfits.
What about the Saturday Night album?
I mean, it's alright.
Famous Monsters. I love Saturday Night.
It's alright.
That's what got me into them, and I was thinking it was Danzig. Then I found out about all that. And the Danzig stuff is better. My favorite one, Where Eagles Dare. But that's been getting used a lot in movies lately.
Danzig?
Yeah. But I don't care. It's a great song.
Yeah, and fun fact about the Misfits, dude, that the guitar player built his guitar at a metal shop that he worked at, and that's gave him a unique guitar sound because he hand built it at a metal shop.
Are you going to buy the new Tony Iommi guitar?
No, but I would buy his signature pickups and put them into that SG I have.
You going to do that?
I don't know. Not at the moment, but like future, maybe. Future me would like to do that.
We're robbing Guitar Center tonight for those pickups.
But yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. It's a satire. Okay. Last one? Or you got one more? Two more?
And then I wanted to throw a metal album in there that I really like. Which is Lamb of God 7 Strum und Drums or something like that, whatever it is in Latin. I love that album. I waited for it to come out. I bought the album and I bought it on vinyl, and I love that album.
You love your Lamb of God,
dude. love Lamb of God. They're one of my all-time favorite bands. That from front to back is a great album to bump. A lot of great tracks, specifically track 512. The song title is 512. That's a great song on there.
512.
Still Echoes is on there. That's a great song. Good album. They have a song on there featuring Chino Moreno from Deftones.
Okay.
It's
Who's Chino Moreno in the Deftones?
The lead singer. He was
Okay.
the lead singer. Oh wait, no. That's incorrect. That guy died.
What?
I got it mixed up, but whatever. That's a good album though, from Lamb of God. Yeah, it just has the Roman numeral 7 on the front of it, you know.
Okay.
And this is the Latin name, which of course I can't pronounce, whatever. But yeah, that's probably rounds out my top 5, for sure. Not like of all time, but like top 5 I've been jamming recently.
Okay.
What about you, brother? What you got for top 5 albums?
Gloria Estefan Greatest Hits. Thompson Twins Greatest Hits. Christopher Cross self-titled debut.
See, people think you're joking. I know you're being serious.
Neon Indian Psychic Chasms. And I'm gonna say Curtis Mayfield. What's that? I want to say Superfly. That's a great album too. But those are just random ones. But I love those ones. I like saying greatest hits because when I was a kid, I'd always buy the greatest hits because you didn't have enough money. And then later you're like, oh, I should listen to the album it's from. And then you find songs that weren't on the greatest hits. So it's like greatest hits get a bad rap now. But if you're stuck in the car and you only got 5 CDs, a couple greatest hits are nice for a band with a lot of hits. Bee Gees greatest hits. Oh my goodness. Hey, the Carpenters singles collection really is one of my favorite albums. It's so amazing.
Dude, they have to
I
be one
love
of the most
Carpenters.
sampled bands in
Burt
hip hop.
Bacharach. You think so?
The Carpenters? They're
Yeah,
up there,
Burt
man.
Bacharach.
I love Burt Bacharach.
And yeah, anyway, next top 5.
All right. Let's
Not to
go
rush you, but
top
we're doing good.
5 actors right now. Top 5 actors that Gabe would put in a movie if you're making a movie right now. Live Instagram post.
I'm just taking a photo of these peewees I'm in.
Taking a photo of a photo.
Okay, we'll show them. Top 5 actors I work with right now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The bad guy from The Mask. It's like Peter Greenway or something. Even though that sounds like a director.
Oh, the
Peter
blonde
Green.
hair dude? The blonde hair dude?
The bad guy who's like...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that guy's awesome. And I would work with Catherine Newton. She's in a bunch of stuff I like. I really like her. I just watched Lisa Frankenstein. It was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. And that's directed by Robin Williams' daughter. And it's got that kid Cole Sprouse from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Anyway, I like Catherine Newton a lot. I think I'm saying her name right. I'm so bad with actor names. I feel like a lot of people would say Sophie Thatcher. I would work with her. Why not? I work with anybody. But yeah, who's like alive and doesn't get used a lot is what I'm always thinking. But also there's the unknowns you can use, but then there's people who get underused. So I'd be trying to cast a lot of character actors. But yeah, I like to sit down and really think about it and look at the movie list because... I mean, so those are 2, but we were kind of going modern day. I would work with David Dashmalshin is cool.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's really cool.
I love that guy. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, I would work with... Bernadette Peters, I think her name is, from The Jerk. She's awesome. I'm sure she gets underused. I think she's hilarious. I really like her. Probably said her name wrong. None of these people are going to work with me now. These videos are not doing as good. No, I'm just kidding. Charles Bronson. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be sick, though.
Dude, let's work with... Who's another couple of you guys? Nick Cage, of course. I know everybody says that, but, like, how could you not work with Nick Cage? Like, you just got to give him something he hasn't done yet, which is hard to do, but, like, you could just... Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing. And then probably... Ritz Ahmed. I don't know his name, but he's in Nightcrawler, and he was just in that movie Relay. But yeah, all these names I'm butchering. But Tom Savini, he's still alive. He's an actor. He's a director. He's most famous for special effects, but he likes to be thought of as an actor, and I would fucking cast him as one.
Heck yeah, dude.
Tom Savini, dude. All right, next one. Oh, did you do one?
No, I didn't. But okay. I would say Ed Norton.
Love Ed Norton.
One of my favorites of all time.
Mm-hmm. He directs a bit too now.
I think he's a super underrated. Jeremy Renner. He's awesome.
Yes. What's he in?
He's Hawkeye.
Yeah. And the mayor of something, Kingstown.
Something, I don't know. Yeah. But
yeah, he's good.
He's awesome. I really like Kat Denning. She's hilarious for like comedy and stuff. Okay. She's more of a sitcom.
Dude, Maria Bamford.
But yeah, and that would be 3 for me so far. And then I would also like horror movie dude, Jamie Lee Curtis, bro.
She's good.
Classic.
Freakier Friday, out now.
Yeah, and then I was always a fan of her growing up too, because I was always a fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger growing up. So I would always.
She's married to Christopher Guest. She was always in Arnold
Schwarzenegger movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis is married to the guy who puts it to 11.
Oh, really?
That's her husband.
That's nice.
And he directed Almost Heroes with Chris Farley.
We're gonna get sidetracked yet again, but Spinal Tattoo's coming out. You see?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Christopher Guest.
I wanted to ask your opinion on that as well.
No opinion, just try not to rush the trailers.
But yeah.
Because I don't want to see all the jokes or something.
Daniel Craig. I love Daniel Craig.
He's really good too.
I got a huge man crush on Daniel Craig. Love him.
Yeah, I want to see his new one, Queer, directed by the guy who made Bones and All, and the Suspiria remake. Luca Guadagnino or something. Horrible names, I'm sorry. But yeah, he made... But I'm not trying to make it about that movie. That movie, Queer, is based on a William S. Burroughs book. He's like from the beatnik generation of the poets and shit. But that's Daniel Craig. But it was interesting because he quit, Bond ended. And then he goes and makes this. And I missed it. It was at the show for like 1 week. William S. Burroughs, he's good. All right.
That was probably my top 5.
Those are good 5. Dude, if we could get any of all those people, killing it.
Okay, so I had wrote down physical movies versus stream. And
I love streaming and I love physical.
Yeah. And I see the necessity for both, right?
HBO Max, I think, is the best value.
Dude, yeah.
Because I pay for Criterion and HBO Max. So many Criterion movies that you can buy physically aren't on the streamer that you can watch on HBO Max streaming. And it's just like, just pay for HBO Max. But I pay for Criterion because I love Criterion and they got the weird art films. But HBO Max has so many weird art films. It's so worth it.
The wife made a good point the other day, right? We watched Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix, which I thought was freaking hilarious. I really liked it. I thought it was a great throwback to like what was and what is from now,
Yeah, I'm sure it's great.
While poking fun at like modern day stuff too,
Right.
But we watched that and she said to me, she was like, yeah, this is on Netflix and Netflix exclusive. She's like, so does that mean we won't be able to own a physical copy? Because I want to, And I'm like, that's a good point.
That's what they do.
Wonder what the direction is going to be. If it's going to be no more physical.
And I wish I could have seen Happy Gilmore 2 at the show, because I would have just gone.
Right.
Why would I not just go to the show, pay $10 and see it? But I don't have Netflix, so I still haven't seen it. And you're saying you wish you could own it, and it's like, I don't know why they kind of don't do that anymore, but there's a chance. But Netflix is real stingy about it.
And everything's cyclical too, in a way, right? So it's like, maybe it will come back.
I think it
come
will.
Back hard because
it's coming back already.
Albums came back,
vinyls
came back, right? So it's like,
no, people want to.
Who knows?
It's all about them having a bad experience where they bought a movie 2 years ago and they go to watch it and it's gone, and they're like, I bought it for $15. I didn't rent it, and it's gone, because you really can't own a digital thing like that with the rights. So Amazon lost the rights. So even though you bought it through Amazon, now you can't watch the movie, and you're going, I'm just going to buy this on Blu-ray or DVD so I don't have to deal with this. Because 2 years from now, I just want to
No,
put the
that's a
disc
good
in.
point too. That's a good point too.
So until everybody has their own experience like that, which more and more people are having, and now they're like, we're going to disc replay tomorrow and buying stuff. It's like, but Dallas and you and me, we already know that you don't want to be fear inclined, but like it's not a fear-based thing. But here's the thing: binders, you don't have to have it take up space.
But how I am with pocket knives, also the wife is with movies, right? So like
likes
she
to
wants to own it and have it,
Me
and
too.
like
Yeah.
you know, so
No, I feel you.
there's that part of it
Her
too.
collection's not like out of control.
No, it's really
pretty
like one
well
big
curated.
shelf, you know.
It's well curated to only stuff she likes.
Yeah. She's got a lot of classics, man.
So I would say that too. If you're gonna buy physical media, just buy stuff you watch all the time. Don't get into the whole buying thing where you have 2 stacks of stuff you haven't watched or seen ever, but you spent $20 a movie on. It's like,
dude, yeah, I have a few
that's
that
where
I
streaming
bought
is, you just
money
rent it.
that I spent money on and bought, like went out to find and buy, and they were hard to find. And I have them sitting on a shelf I haven't watched. It's like I got like 4 of them now. I gotta watch.
I know, it's weird.
And I'm not like that either, but like those are ones that I specifically like sought out.
Now, John Waters will say there's no harm in having, like, he says part of the joy of buying books is buying books to read 5 years from now or something like that.
Which is legit.
But yeah, so it is good to have intent and you have a pile of good stuff to watch when you do have time to watch
Right.
stuff. That's also intent with what you're watching, and then you're not just scrolling and choosing random stuff and wasting all your time. Now the free time you have is wasted. It's like you got to be deliberate with what you choose to watch.
Totally.
Pick good movies. Watch good movies. Okay. So you were just saying physical versus streaming?
Yeah. I just
They're both good.
wanted to touch on that and like not.
The
to
real issue
slam
is, do you
either
download
one.
movies illegally and torrent them? Because we don't, but people do, and I don't ever shame them for it. I just don't do it. Because a lot of people just don't want to spend any money on any of this. They don't want to buy it physically or pay for the streamer.
No, you're right.
But they download the movie. That's kind of what's kind of hurt a lot of the industry. But they, when they, so that's how some people react. They go, I bought this movie on Amazon for $10, and 2 years later it's gone. I'm never buying a movie again. And they illegally download from their fourth. And it's like, that's $10,000 over that guy's life that the movie industry lost, and then that's times millions of people. And it's like, illegally downloading movies does hurt the industry, but like, yeah, it's a little bit of entitlement. I'm like, I should be able to watch this movie. I deserve to watch this movie. I'm just going to download it for free. If it's a movie that's already made all of its money, but like if it's a new movie and it didn't even break even at the box office, and then you illegally download it to watch it, that to me isn't streaming. That's legally downloading the movie.
And I really wasn't even thinking.
No, yeah, that's the next level, because a lot of young people I talk to, 19, 20, that's what they do, and I don't shame them, because I'm just happy they're spending their time watching movies, because that's all a movie is. You sitting there and watching it beginning to end. You gave your time. You can think about it. The movie is just a chunk of time, not the poster, not the theater, not the marketing. It's the chunk of time. So the fact that kids will sit there and watch the movie, I'm happy. That'll keep movies alive in the long run, but not if they can't make any money or break even or anything. So, yeah, hopefully we just find a happy medium.
Yeah, no, there has to be.
Because I don't think streaming is that expensive, but people don't even want to spend $10 or $20 a month on that shit.
But also, then how long will it be before it's like, all right, we'll skip the theater?
It's already happening, yeah.
So
now people go, well, we already spend $20 a month on between Hulu and HBO Max.
We're
that's
not
10
going
and 10.
to the theater for $60 if
Right.
we're taking a family.
Right, it's $50
if
just for
you're
us to
lucky,
get. So to do that more than once a month, and for a movie that you're taking a chance on, not like a guaranteed legal. So it's a little iffy. But I would say, as long as you're buying movies with real money or paying for streaming, you're helping somehow. They told you to buy streaming, so it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault.
But yeah, I guess
it's not your fault. It's not my fault.
I had
anyway, next one. That was a good question though. It got us thinking a little deeper.
I was gonna say
it seemed like question, and then by the end you're like,
maybe top 5 painters.
Francis Bacon, Salvador Dali, Keith Haring.
Of course, Keith Haring.
Picasso is really good, obviously.
What about Norman Rockwell?
Love Norman Rockwell. I saw his exhibition at the DIA like 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Van Gogh's super good. Who was I just thinking? Olivia is my favorite pinup artist, along with George Petty. Olivia, I can picture her last name, but it's a little hard to say, but I have a couple books of hers. Patrick Nagel is a really good one. He did all the like salon pale girls, like the Duran Duran cover.
Okay.
It's a very 80s kind of girl. Yeah, he was great. He passed away really young, like in his 40s. But he's, I guess, a painter. I'm blanking on her name. She's like a modern painter in Paris. She does like surreal stuff. It's kind of like Francois Bacon. I'm blanking on the bacon guy's name. Because I just recently got in him like a year ago. I bought a book and I was looking and I think of him a lot when I think of painters, but I'm really not like, I couldn't tell you a lot about it, so I shouldn't have said his name. But what about you?
I really like Keith Haring a lot.
He's great. He's one of the best.
He's a good...
and he was friends with Basquiat.
Oh, yeah, Basquiat.
And even Vincent Gallo. He's a really good painter. The Buffalo 66 guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he hung out with all those guys.
I was going to also say, besides Keith Haring, but this one is a totally different curveball.
Edward Hopper.
Geiger.
Yeah, H.R. Geiger.
H.R. Geiger, yeah, like all the...
He's good. He's weird.
Dark,
it's not my favorite because it's slimy and
art.
insecty and like very like sexual. It's like but I like it. It's great. He's amazing.
Kentaro Miura, which I know is comic book, but like, dude,
no, comic books count.
Kentaro Miura is probably my number one. That guy, and it's crazy to me what he can do with just black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the battle scenes, the monster scenes, the depictions of violence, the depictions of this, that, monsters. Like, it's crazy with only black and white, man. It's mesmerizing.
Yeah. No, he's good. I like looking at his drawings.
And then I was trying to think of a good watercolor artist, but I was like drawing a blank. Because watercolors are just so cool when they're done right, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of drawing a blank too, but there's
same,
a few
like,
good ones.
you know? But, yeah, I wish I like had one wrote down, but I do not. But,
Monet? That's like French Impressionist.
Yeah.
I don't think he was one. Yeah, there's so many new ones. So honestly, every time I think of watercolor,
but I really like Dali, Dali as well. Yeah,
my dermatologist when I was in high school, his wife was a watercolor painter, and they had him in the office of the dermatologist place in like Canton, Michigan, and they were so good. They're what I think of when every time I think of watercolor, I think of like the bridge scene she made. She would just do these little landscapes in watercolor, and my mom was like, does she sell these? Does she do this? And he kind of laughed because you could tell he's probably loaded because he's like on the verge of retiring 15 years ago, lifelong dermatologist. And he said he had done like experiments when he was in undergrad and like discovered something. Like, this guy's probably just, he goes, like a lot of creative people, my wife is very lazy. So he's just implying like, no. He goes, despite being asked for years and years, she's very lazy. So she never sold the paintings to her. And then he told us one time a person came into the office, ripped one off the wall, and left. Because there's no way to get this lady's paintings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone just stole it out of the office one day. So I always think of her and we'll never know her name. It was Dr. Blum's wife. Blum. She's amazing. Wherever you at.
Oh, right on.
Wherever you're at. She was an amazing watercolor artist. But
oh.
Yeah. And because you're at the dermatologist's office and you're waiting and you can just put your face right up to it because it's not like a museum. That's what I think of. You could like see and you're like, dude, this chick knows what's up. Like, anyway, amazing. But yeah, sorry about that ramble story. That's my favorite watercolor painter.
Man, yeah, also I wanted to say, like, I'm a huge fan of all that early Zero skateboards artwork.
Yeah, I love the blind skeleton.
I like totally forgot about that whole aspect of it.
Yeah, but, skateboarding art when you're little.
Dude,
so
then
cool.
There's so many great ones. But
Shel Silverstein's one of my favorite artists. Drawers.
Sean Cliver was a big part of the early World Industries art scene or whatever. And he would do also a bunch of work for Birdhouse too. And then Jeremy
Even
Klein
Tony
and
Hawk's
Hookups.
skeleton bird was always really cool.
Yeah.
I always thought that was cool.
But I don't know who designed that one.
Jeremy, who you were saying?
Jeremy Klein. He was like a big skater on Birdhouse, but he had some boards for Hookups skateboards, which was like I think his company, and it was all like the anime pinup girl skateboards, whatever. But that like blew up or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of awesome artwork in the skateboard world, and so many awesome graphic artists and like stuff like that. And yeah,
Mark Gonzalez.
I was really Mark Gonzalez. Yeah, I mean totally. But yeah, I really like that early zero aesthetic with like the skulls and the blood and all that stuff. Big fan of that.
Okay. EC Horror Comics all day. Jack Kirby, I think he was Marvel. He might have done some EC Horror Comics. Yeah, I'm blanking on the guy's name. He's really good. William Gaines published him.
Frank Miller's
really good. But let's go to the next one. What's the next one?
That was all I really had. We pretty much touched on everything else.
Okay.
I was gonna say teams, or teams or sports, but I know you're not a big sports guy.
I would say the St. Michael Mustangs, the Wayne Westland Meteors,
Heck yeah.
Lutheran High Westland Warriors,
Heck yeah.
Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah.
And probably my buddy Vincent's softball team.
Sick, dude.
Those are my top 5 teams. You?
Probably the girls cheer teams.
Eagles.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I would have listed them. I forgot.
And also I'm a huge diehard Lions fan.
Yep, you don't want the Lions.
University of Michigan.
U of M. Okay, so MSU. I like MSU.
But then, see, you went to MSU. I didn't go to Michigan. I'm just a dude who's a fan of football.
No, I'm not trying to say that.
No,
I went there and I didn't even go to any of the games.
Yeah.
But whenever there's like a Michigan State football game, I'm like, let's go Michigan. Just because, why not? But yeah. I'm not like wearing the stuff, bragging. Funny. I went there for a couple years. Who cares? I didn't graduate. I'm not like a bragger. Because you can just keep learning. It's not about getting to a completion.
That was all I really had. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to sit down and make a video and ramble about some stuff,
I had a great time. This is our second time doing it. So watch the other one if you're bored.
Yeah.
And, I wanted to show you these before I leave.
Oh, yeah, the finished products.
So I made this Pee Wee Herman drawing for my mom. And then I showed it to the guy at the toy store who loves Pee Wee Herman. And he wanted one. So I redrew it in Shay's basement tonight. And it's different. If you look at them, they're not really different. They're the same, but we're not going to do that. But I also wanted to show you one that I messed up. So yeah, I redrew these by hand, but I don't know why I showed them. This one's for Keith, and then this one's for my mom.
Heck yeah.
It's just a little different, but not really. Mostly just in the lines, because I used some different markers for that one. But they're both pretty good. But that's what I was doing. That's why I brought it up. That's what I was doing in the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
In case they were kind of wondering. So yeah, couple gifts. But yeah, that's what I'm up to tonight. Thanks for having me over, man.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for watching, and make sure you tune in and rate your top 5 for our weird top 5 list.
Yeah, and let us know if you guys want to hear us ramble some more about more stuff, because we like to ramble, and we're some rambling men.
That's what we're
Bob
doing.
Seger would say.
We're rambling men. Rambling boys.
Mm-hmm.
Boys who like to ramble.
Indeed.
All right, let's end it there.
Have a good night, guys.